So we've got our... oh boy, they are really quite high, these two, aren't they? So we have our Civ draft coming in for the very skilled players. So we've got Rhea here. Elo is 1806. So going in as a favourite there against Bands, again, who's in the high 1600s at 1683.
Yeah,
So,
Banks has got a peak of just over 1700.
Nice.
So there's a bit of a difference. There is a bit of a
chance,
difference. There's a chance for sure. But a difference, no doubt.
Yeah. So the neutral map this time, we've got another game on Cape of Storms. So that'll be game number 1. And then we've got Rhea's home map as LAN Madness there versus Bands on Beach Fight. So did we cast a show match which Rhea played? What was that with Boo? And I'm pretty sure Rhea versus Cappy, and I'm pretty sure that Madness featured in that and Beach Fight featured in that, if I remember correctly. Yes, I'm getting lots of yeses. So Rhea's definitely familiar with those two maps. So
at least to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
You know, you look at the other maps that are banned out are more standard maps: Hideout, Golden Swamp, Islands, Gold Rush. So he might have played them in a show match, but it doesn't mean he's more familiar on the, in comparison to the other maps, which is an interesting one. But you're playing with the custom maps. I think LAN Madness is probably one of the more well-known ones, and that's what Rhea has went for his home map. But Cape of Storms and Beach Fight is certainly one of the more unknown maps, should I say.
They've only been in... So, Cape of Storms, has that been in some tournaments? Or is
I have no idea about Cape of Storms and Beach Fight, but I reckon I obviously seen Beach Fight, but I can't remember what it was in, if it was Boa or...
Boa, I think, but I think it was played as a 2v2 map, if I remember correctly.
Which is totally different, of course.
So Bands by Bands. Oh god, this is going to get confusing. So Franks and Madgar's gone for Bands here. So clearly not seeming to be a fan of the scout play on LAN Madness. And we
just make it more difficult,
So,
just make it more difficult for your opponent. Get rid of one of the two best civs.
And we have Teutons and Malay banned out for Rhea here. Malay, what are Malay scary on?
Potentially Cape of Storms. Get a nice early uptime with the villagers would be fantastic. I don't know, maybe even Beach Fight. You got so many farms, you can kind of keep your eco going for so long and try and get up and get archer numbers out.
True.
But it might just be a civ that Rhea doesn't like. It might just be a civ he doesn't like to play, and there's not too much to do with the maps.
That's absolutely fair enough. That's a similar reason to why I banned Spanish. So Bands has picked Dravidians here. So we're going to see potentially see some new civ plays. So Dravidians, is that the cavalry one?
It's more of the water civ. They have the extra wood on the edge up.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
So naval and infantry is our official designation on the tech sheet when you go in.
And didn't get
they're
sniped,
super strong. Lithuanians get
sniped. It might be a strong pick for Cape of Storms, maybe then.
Yep, and that's probably the backup for Lithuanians on that case. So probably going to be Dravidians there now as well. Malians also would kind of work.
Yeah. Interesting civs. Chinese. What? Oh, I think Chinese on Beach Fight.
Most likely, I would most likely say LAN Madness, because you can go straight onto the berries and whatnot. So
fair enough.
The start is kind of simple. For Rhea,
I'd say Berbers on Madness. Maybe?
Yes. I would think so. Maybe saving Mayans for Beach Fight?
Yeah.
And then Cape of Storms, I would be very surprised if it was not Japanese. Yep.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so we're just about ready to hop into game number 1, which is going to be on Cape of Storms. So we see... Ooh. And we're correct in civ picks for once. Paradox. That's gonna... Yeah. We've got a pretty good success rate here, which is good. So we have Japanese versus Dravidians on Cape of Storms. Okay.
Yeah,
so yeah, in the blue we have Rhea playing as the Japanese, so super strong hybrid pick. Obviously really popular on Four Lakes as well. Look at me forgetting all the map names. Just bringing in sheep straight away and scouting the shoreline straight away. And then on the right-hand side of the map, playing in the red, we have bands playing as the Dravidians here. So, Dravidians, right. You're going to have to go through bonuses, Paradox, because I do not know for the new civ. So is it 200 wood on age up, and is it the extra fish carry bonus?
The extra fish carry, and that applies to the ships and the villagers, which is nice. It's not going to matter too much looking at the water. You know, the fish is so dense.
Pretty close, isn't it? Right.
It's so close, but it does minimize some idle time, which is nice. I still prefer Japanese fish at the end of the day. And the wood saving, is it going to be comparable? Not so much. Not so much. You're not going to go for a mill. Well, we're still going to have a lot of extra wood for Dravidians versus Japanese.
Look at Grandy working magic there. There we go. So this is the Dravidians bonuses here. And it's 5 population room as well. Underrated on Nomad, that.
Fair enough,
yeah, I love a Dravidian teammate on Nomad.
Just on a big team game, to be honest, where again islands or team islands of 4v4. Everybody's dock getting +5 population. You'll get to like Castle Age, and everybody will have like 50+ pop.
Yeah, it's ace. It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they play out, because obviously, kind of want to see how players are prepared to civ, what they have in mind. I feel like the civs are starting to get a little bit of a clearer meta on what they can go for.
Yeah.
But Dravidian's certainly a water civ.
Absolutely. So both players looking to be going from house in the dock and starting to bring in their elephants. It's just so much food on this map. Like, it goes so quick, like the pace of it, just because of the amount of resources. It's difficult to keep up. So 2 bills out on water at the moment on the shorefish. We're just waiting for a resource to come in for a dock, it seems. And I imagine then one will bring the rhino back in. That's my speculation.
Band's going for the 2 villagers on the dock, going for the King Boo build.
Is that the build? Interesting.
And it's really nice because you don't need to wall in your villagers. Yeah. And if a scout does try and take an engagement, you have 2 vills there, so they're pretty much safe.
Nice.
Whereas you see Rhea has had to go for the wall in, but if you're not paying attention and the palisades aren't all the way completed, they could potentially bust through or whatever. But 2 villagers there, especially with the Dravidian carry bonus, is really nice.
That's really smart, actually. This seems like a prepared strat, to be honest, you know. It seems deliberate having the 2 vills forward. For me, that would be a misclick, but yeah.
For sure. Definitely deliberate.
Okay, so got an elephant coming in there for Rhea. Rhea was slightly more idle TC time at the moment, but pretty negligible as
Sorry.
Oh, we nearly lost a vill there. That's not ideal. And are we going to get some sheep's lane? Oh no, we're not going to get the sheep laned.
That was a really good block, because that villager was so close to dying, and this is a risk with the elephants and the rhinos.
I never block with palisade. It's always house for me, because otherwise it dies. Slightly oversaturated the elephant there.
I usually try and use a sheep.
Use a sheep to block. Nice. Nice.
That's my nomad skills coming in, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta be skilled at something.
You're very skilled at nomad. Very skilled at nomad.
Water nomad over nomad.
Water nomad specifically.
Yeah, of course. Okay, 3 fishing ships from both bands on the way up first, though. So decent head start here. Did he get?
Yeah, really nice build there from bands. And bands
check that, Grandy. He did. Okay, so that is a really nice build. That is a really nice build.
So
it's only 1 extra villager.
As well.
Yeah. I guess that does make sense in the timings. Yep.
Ooh, just not quite scouted the woodline there. Maybe seen the felled trees, I'm not sure. But I think Scout's going back around to check. Yes, there we go. So knows where the villas are on wood. They're not well done.
Yeah, does see
but
it.
there's enough of them to defend as it
That's
is.
the main thing, just knowing where it is.
Yeah. Scouting the barracks going up as well. I think that's really important. And just one dock for Rhea at the moment, with the second dock going up there for Bans. I think Bans is going to go for more water pressure, but there's going to be some scary land pressure from Rhea here. Japanese man-at-arms are no joke as well.
No.
Good recognition there to wall in the woodline as well.
We'd just be expecting man-at-arms archers here from Rhea, and then just try and defend with some fires. We'll see what Bans goes for. Obviously, double dog. He's going for galleys. He's going for galleys.
Nice.
I
respect that. Are those fishing ships idle? Because they were...
They are. Good spot.
Oh, feels bad.
Good spot.
Okay, so got the militia making their way forward, and the men-at-arms upgrade coming on in. And so much wood for... Is there a hole? No, there isn't. Nice.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
At this level, you're probably expecting players to go for the test quick out, just to make sure that you're fully wild. But man-at-arms here... Japanese, of course. It doesn't take long for them to get in the palisades.
Yeah, almost not out repairing the attack there. That's really
very close, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very close. We've got a range coming up there for Bans now. I like that response. And we're going to have the galleys going for that it's sea. And a range going up there as well. So, ooh, being caught out by the fire though, not ideal.
Yeah, you really need to have your galleys together and moving out before only
I think a little bit keen, a little bit premature.
If you're going to move out like that, you need to get right round the edge of the map. Then try and find the fish. And the hill bonus will actually be really nice going up against Japanese here.
Yeah, I think the hill bonus is going to be really nice on the galleys here. We've got a couple of archers coming out as well to deal with them in arm. So
does nerf Japanese a little bit.
Gold isn't welled in though. But neither player, to be honest. And just one range, and then blacksmith for Rhea here. And yeah,
same from Vance.
Yeah, running the men-at-arms onto TC a little bit there. Well, not ideal.
Ooh, that's potentially a lot of damage. Well, there's only one archer there. I thought there was actually more. There isn't. That'll be annoying though.
Right?
Should take out the weak one. No fletching either. Archer's not going to last too long. Does get away.
Yeah, rip that scout.
But you know, 5 galleys. Can we take a look in water? Who's been passive and who's going to be inactive here? Okay, so Vance is still kind of home. We should get the clear up, isn't?
Yeah, as well.
Yeah. That's 2 fires. If the micro's good, should be fine. But they're all stacking right there, which is not ideal. And this is why fires are so good.
Yeah. I think there's a lot going on at home though as well for Bans. So trying to defend and micro is tough. And we've still got a lot going on as well.
There is.
So Bans has had the eco lead at the moment as well, so it's 37 to 33, 34. So pretty lovely pressure there, but getting pushed back a little bit on water.
Here is. Really good pressure from Rhea just to like. I don't know if distract is the right word, but you know, putting your opponent's focus in many different areas, you know. Yeah.
At bay, get it? Because water.
Oh boy. Both players do still have 4 fish alive each.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's been traded on water is actual military. No fishing ships have been lost.
Yeah. So let me just. So it's 4 fishing ships to 4. Yeah, equal amount of fishing ships. There's a lot of information on capture age. So pushing back a couple of fires there. Nice. Does the hill bonus work on fires as well for melee?
It should do.
Interesting.
So you fought fire. You thought Fire Galley micro was cool. Fire Galley micro on this map really will be cool.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Look at the thrilling chase going on there. Beautiful. Yeah, this is rough. So Bans is going to need something here to deal with this army and his base. This is so chaotic. Like, both players are being really stubborn and just sending stuff forward. There's lots of skirms there.
It really is. It's kind of like all over the place at the moment.
Skirm, isn't it? Yeah.
There's a few amount of arms here, which is kind of nice.
Do they have the faster firing skirms? Or am I making that up for civs?
For Dravidians?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Is that one of the other ones?
I don't think there's any that do that. Oh, that is my bad.
Yeah.
Right. 25%. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Considering they're the best unit in the game.
Yes. I think Halberders are the best unit in the game. They kill everything. I'll take that silence as a disagree, but I think they are.
Yeah, but skirms just melt halves. Nothing can melt 60 skirmishers. Good luck.
Guys, you heard it here first. Nothing can melt 60 skirmishers.
Just go full skirm.
Go full skirm. Every game. Win. Nice.
GG easy.
GG easy, no read. 61 skirmishers, P. says. Yeah, so I mean, Ban still has the Bill lead here, so as the eco lead, getting Wheelbarrow is probably going to look to click up soon. No, seems to be winning water as well.
He's got the Archer armor coming in, so he's committing a lot more to Feudal Age actually. Whereas Rhea pretty much has the res and is going to click up to Castle Age.
There we go, Castle Age coming in. I've definitely misread that one. So yeah, still got some skirmies about. Being annoying with the bills, but should be able to make enough at home to defend. And with the faster firing skirms and the archer in, there should be a significantly stronger army there from Bans. No. Oh no, I was misreading the thing. Yeah, so there is fletching and there is armouring for the skirms. They're only just getting bit axe. Mates.
It's even getting scale no armour. I'm not seeing any infantry out as of yet, but I think Rhea's going to get totally pushed off the water. 8 fires versus 0, and those 4 pressure ships will go down.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's weird to see the upgrade come in for the infantry, but no infantry out as of yet, and Bans isn't going to be terribly far behind here, actually.
Yeah, third dot comes
fantastic.
So could really get that food eco, fishing ship eco rolling there. Yeah, really nicely played here from Bans. Definitely coming in as the underdog, and really making a show of himself.
Yep.
Excellent. So the skirms are not taking the best engagement, not fighting together, but should be able to group up and do okay. God, those skirms are ridiculous. They fire so quick. They're like machine guns.
They do fire quite fast.
That's crazy.
Like, you can look at it and you can see the difference, right? Some bonuses are quite.
Can't you?
Yeah, you can actually just see how fast they.
Yeah.
This fires big javelin missiles.
So Rhea just hitting Castle Age, and we're getting crossbow and bloodlines in. So probably what can't we go see? Got 3 rangers.
Crossbow from both.
Crossbow? Yeah.
Crossbow siege.
Yeah, crossbow siege. Wood upgrade coming in nice and early this time. Losing food eco on water now, so gonna have to transition to land. It's going to be a little bit dicey, I think. But this woodline's really not protected at the moment, so that's going to be a bit... having to run everything there. Not ideal whatsoever. I mean, I'm looking at the army count, and... but Bans has apparently got more army, but I don't know where it is. It's on water, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just a lot of it's spread out as well, but there's a lot on water. 11 fires. Which seems to be quite a bit of an overinvestment in IMO. We went from like 8 to 12 now.
As well.
just make more fishing ships. Make more ships. The water is, oh my god, the fish is so crazy. Like, I don't think we need as many fires at this point. Maybe galleys would be much better actually, because we're actually range
they can be annoying on the gold as well. Yeah, I've got knights on the field as well now from Rhea. So Rhea's really bringing himself back into the game here. Probably wasn't ever out of it, but really trying to pull back on land. But yeah, no, taking off both of those golds here. That's yikes. Bit of a tough position to be in here.
Certainly annoying. Oh boy, that's a lot of villagers.
Oh boy, that is a panic CC if I've ever seen one right there.
Yeah. And the gold
I bet it's thinking, thank God for the age up bonus of the extra wood. I don't think they'd been able to drop it otherwise.
And there's a siege coming in from Rhea. Also added a few knights. Seeing the heavy skirm play from Bans. Bloodlines coming in. Japanese cavalry absolutely fine in Castle Age, of course.
Yeah, double gold camp here as well, so very expensive. But
I hear a monastery come up as well.
I think I heard a monastery.
Right response. Yeah. Yes,
so
Ban's gonna add some monks.
Monk defense here. Should be A-okay. But yeah, no, I think really struggling for wood access at the moment is Ban. Gonna have to go to one of the smaller patches on the side for the moment until you can get back on the middle. Yeah, I think, dare I say, overcommit to water at this point? I don't think we need 12 fires.
No, 12 fires is too many. That's a lot of wood. That is a lot of wood. I think 8 is fine.
Thank you for the raid. Sorry, just interrupting you there, but we've just got some new friends in the stream. Hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're just casting some games from the LAN Madness tournament going on, which is ultimately going to be coming to a head at our in-person LAN event happening in July in the UK. So we have a Discord which pops up every once in a while in chat, and yeah, we're 5 tickets left. Really looking forward to it. So yeah, so we're just on game 1 of one of the cup groups here. So this is Rhea, an 1800 player, versus Bans, who I'd say he's high 1600 at the moment, but has broke 1700 on occasion. So yeah, you're pretty much up to speed, and Bans is looking pretty damn good in this game. He's took back water, but getting pushed back on land. And sorry, Paradox, go ahead for what you were saying.
5 tickets left.
5 tickets left indeed. Yeah. 5 tickets out of 48 we started off, which is incredible. So huge thanks to the community supporting us on this crazy project which we're doing. But it's yeah, very, very, very exciting.
And I know Sorrentine is from, I'm pretty sure it's Germany, right? So I don't want to hear any excuses of anybody in Sorrentine's community like, oh, we need to fly up. We've got people coming from Canada, the US. Somebody's flying from Australia.
Someone's flying from Australia. I know.
There's no excuses. No excuses. We're going to have a ball of a time in St. Helens, and I'm looking forward to meeting loads of people.
Same. It's going to be so much fun. I really can't wait. It's going to be such a lovely weekend.
It's going to be very wholesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, King Boo's just doing, as he keeps mentioning, a 48-hour sweaty 1v1 ladder grind. So we'll leave him to do that, and we'll do the fun stuff, you know, like other sorts of party games. There'll be board games there and stuff like that, and Snap. And someone's cooking breakfast on one of the days. So, and there's a bargain booth around the corner. Nice mugs night there.
Yeah, well, these are going to be on the full English. I'd quite like to make pizza when I'm there as well, but we'll see about that. It's going to be really wholesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be really wholesome.
I'm hoping that enough people will cook so I don't have to cook or eat like sauce food all weekend. It just gets put in front of me. It's going to be the best thing. Cool. So anyway, should we jump back on the game here? So it's all actually got a bit intense at this point, and Rhea's really pushing back on land here.
Yep, really similar military numbers between them, and 69 villagers from Bans that go up there, but very nice. Rhea's going to get there very soon. And the pressure from Rhea is crazy. Free mangonels is going to be difficult to stop on that one.
Yeah. I think he realised he had to go full aggro. I'd say like full siege crossbow knight. That's so expensive, but so scary to start.
And Ban just doesn't have a lot of land military. Oh my god. No. Kind of feels like Rhea's in full control here.
Yeah.
And only five 5 villagers on food.
Oh my god,
Bands.
did you see that Mangonel shot? Oh.
Another one?
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
great
That
value.
was 3 for 1. 3
Great
for
value.
1. Amazing value there. So just keeping that TC up there. I think the crossbow just out of range, so they're not getting shot down by it. Nope. But wow. That was clutch from Bands there. And we've just seen the score switch as well. So I think Bands' score was inflated because of water. And the TC in the north hasn't been scouted, so Bands is on stone. What a game! What a game!
Okay, Monster
Rhea's
coming up
click
from Rhea now as well. Looking like
Rhea's
it's selling wood. Yeah, I think once we see him, I wouldn't be surprised to see a GG as well. I think just keep your army alive. The one thing I am concerned about is the lack of army from Rhea, so he's not actually got a lot of units to upgrade.
Bond doesn't need army. Rhea doesn't need army. Fine. You know?
Well, then what are we going Imperial Age for? We don't have a forward castle.
We're going Imperial for 6 arbs. That's what we're going for.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not on stone though. But come on, there's decent food eco out of this, right? Like we've got 31 on food here, 30 well, and you know, I think we've got like the economy behind it to like push. I think we're okay. I think that's an okay go into imp phase. I think
I would like to see more military. But I also understand it.
Yeah, I've got another siege workshop coming forward, and more ranges as well. I do like the forward production buildings. I think that's, you know, keeping Rhea firmly in the driving seat.
Just a lot easier to reinforce.
Yeah. And constantly keeping the pressure on and forcing the reactions there from Bands.
Is Bands gonna make land military here? Is he just gonna play super? It looks like he's just trying to play super greedy. Yeah. Keep making valves, just go for siege defense. But once we have our bracer, which is going to take some time to come in actually, because we're still trying to get the expo numbers up. Only up to 13 now. The gold count isn't looking fantastic by any means, but it should be enough.
Should just be everywhere. This is like, look at that gold. That's disgusting. Ugh. That looks like my wood line. Like 40 minutes into the game. When I forget about it, when I just set a TC gather point on there and just leave it. I'm going tower. Oh, panic tower up there to defend from 2 crossbows.
Cataparuto would be a really nice tech to see, but they gotta have a castle first. And if I didn't want to see a Japanese unique tech, I would be always shipping for Yasama versus Cataparuto.
Yeah, Yasama towers would be, I think, a really good shout in a game like this actually. Like, with such an open map. What does Cataparuto do? It's Cataparuto Trebs, right? Does it increase the damage or?
It means you like instantly pack and unpack.
Oh, instantly. Oh, so you can kind of treat them as, well, bombard cannons almost.
You can certainly get away from bomber cannons a little bit easier. Yeah, and they're really good in community. That's just one of the big reasons why Japanese are so good in community games. Is they get pretty good CA. You have the instant uploading. The Trebs, really good towers, all that
so
jazz.
Pull them off a transport ship and then
really good trash as well.
Destroy someone's TC.
Yeah, so they're pretty good in community games.
Yeah, Rhea's saying that it took an ages to find the stone, which is why we're late on castles. I think there isn't much on the map, which is an absolute fair point. To be honest, it's all up in the north there. It seems.
So what we got Arbalest is in, Bracer 2. We do have 19 out now, so we'll be able to outrange the Mangonels without too many issues. So Mangoes always start to feel like a bit of a feels bad moment in terms of defense.
Yeah.
But great shot there from Bands. He only takes out 2 for 1, but the ARPs do just finish off the Mangonel at the end. There's a repair villagers. Yep, coming forward, so really nice from Rhea. Did we have any fishing ships added from Bands yet? No! Make more ships, god damn it.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, the castle's going to go up. That one arb is being very annoying, but it is good. It is going to protect the gold and the TC in the north, but we do have some problems where the main base was at this point.
Yeah, definitely going to go up. One hour will be annoying, but nothing too crazy. Lots of idle time in the villagers there.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't really see the game going on too much longer. We see the equal balance is starting to look pretty whack for bans now. 1.2
on gold. Oh boy.
Gold, yeah. Whereas Rhea's spending his resources a lot more. You can see the Q as well.
Yeah.
Is looking good for Rhea. Not so good for bans. I don't know what he can do at this point to really get out of the game. Stuck in Castle Age as well. 4 on food and does call the GG.
GG.
Perfect timing on kind of like that statement, right?
Yeah. What a game. Honestly, I think Bans played that opening like super well. You know, I think the water pressure was fantastic. You know, I think it was really close. But I just think Rhea really
big time overcommitment
with the yeah, I agree. I think the overcommitment was where the tides kind of turned. Again, C base pun, and I think the double gold comp, probably triple gold comp, all in style play from Rhea really paid off there to take back control on land, and ultimately close the game out. See, Pijaf says nice. Somebody appreciates me. Yeah, so we've got Rhea there going 1-0 up. In this play all three. Not best of three, play all three. ABM's kind of similar. They're both very fast though.
10 clicks is difference, but yeah, both players are fast.
That's crazy fast. Yeah.
And I've seen Bans play and I know he clicks pretty fast.
Does he? I click very fast too, but I just click the wrong things. So it doesn't really count.
We'll see it live at LAN.
You'll see it live at LAN, absolutely. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to somebody watching me play physically and telling me what I'm doing wrong.
Well, don't worry. King Boo and I will be over your shoulder judging you.
Okay, cool. I was going to say I'll look forward to it, but I don't think that's the right term of phrase there.
Well, it's going to happen, so might as well look forward to it.
Cool. Great. No, it'd be good. I'm looking forward to kind of watching, better people play, and in turn, having a bit of help with my gameplay and stuff. Because I think in person, it's going to be really completely different to remote style coaching and just watching Rex and stuff. It'd be a really cool experience. I'm excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Skybanger says they're hoping to get that by osmosis. I respect that. You are?
5 tickets left.
5 tickets left, guys. Don't sleep.
See you there.
I feel like a student club promoter. I hate it.
Well, yeah, we need flyers and stuff to hand out as well then, don't we?
Yeah, shove them under people's doors and that.
So I used to do flyering. Do you know what used to be my line? Where it's like,
oh, no.
Here, take this free roach.
I mean, yeah. Oh god, I remember that.
Well, it's essentially what it does. It does be transferred. It's like, want a free roach, mate? Here you go. And it grabs their attention. They probably look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Much better than just.
And they feel obliged to take it then, don't they? Because it's
exactly, because you're making use of it.
You're doing them a favour.
That'd be great for the roll-ups or for any other things that they may or not be smoking, which we do not condone here, because obviously that is illegal in the UK. But where I am, it is perfectly legal.
Yes. Should we go into game number 2?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, so this is going to be played on Bans' home map. And that's going to be on Beach Fight. So I've just had the Civs whispered in my ear again. And interesting matchup, actually. Interesting matchup. So it is going to be Chinese versus Byzantines here. So Chinese with the extra bills.
And the farms.
Yeah, that's
so
what
nice
I mean.
For the Chinese
the
farms
as well. Long in farms, yeah. I think that's a really nice pick, actually.
Mm-hmm.
When I played on this map, I was going to try and do like Saracen Archer play and try and be aggressive off the hill. Didn't work. So I think I'm going to rethink my home map for the next games. But yeah, I think we've got Byzantines.
I think Meta's still going to be Archer play.
Yeah, I think it has to be Archer play. because there's no stone on this map as well, so you couldn't really kind of just tower the shit out of the middle, if that makes sense.
You could afford one, but then of course it can be difficult when you
Yeah.
get to Castle Age, getting an RTC, you're gonna have to buy the stone.
Exactly. Okay, so here we are on Beach Fight. So this, I believe, was played as a 2v2 originally in Boa, but it really translates quite nicely to 1v1s. So in the orange, have they changed colours? Bands wasn't in orange last time. Unbelievable. Thank you, Grandy. Thank you. So, oh, you changed it last time as well. Oh, okay, no worries. So, in the red, we have bands playing as the Chinese. So, obviously, starting with the extra bills, good farms, can shove them straight on farms. I like that. And I think that's going to get the eco rolling pretty quickly. And then in the blue here, we have Rhea playing as the Byzantines. So, also going to farm straight away. And you can see both players are taking their scouts around the outside of the map because that is where there are some spare neutral herdables. So we can collect them and bring them into the TC.
Lots of sheepies. Lots of sheepies. I'm really surprised I've not seen more Tatars than Britons in this map. To be honest,
I agree.
is there a danger of like some people just
And
overthinking
Tatars will
some
be
of the
so.
maps?
I played Tatars. Oh no, I didn't play Tatars on this map. I picked Tatars, and there's so many hills in the middle. I think Tatars would be a really strong pick for this. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're going into arch play. That'd be super cool.
Tatars for me just like just screams out like could be really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I'm not playing it, so I've not been practicing. But I just look at the map and think Tatars.
Tatars, yeah, it just gives
What's
you
taters?
big tater energy.
What's taters, precious?
So, what do you think of this matchup? I honestly couldn't comment too much on how Chinese and Byzantines play out. What would each player have to do to win? Do you think?
Well, it should be a map, but it's going to favour the early stages of the gameplay. So I would kind of be expecting Chinese, to be honest, because Byzantines don't really have an eco upgrade or an eco bonus, so to speak, at all. Chinese have the extra vills. You have the extra farms as well. You know, the longer lasting farms in comparison to Byzantines.
I think that's super strong on this map, actually, especially with like the extra vills and being able to go straight onto farms. To me, that seems really strong. I'd be interested to see how early the Chinese can get that eco lead based on that fact.
Should be nice. I think they've got just pretty much a villager now lead for bands, and of course he gets the cheaper upgrades when he gets to Feudal Age and Castle Age as well, which there's just a lot more going for Chinese in this matchup.
Yeah.
Byzantines will kind of see what kind of defense you want to go for, but obviously traditionally more of a defensive civ with the extra HP on the buildings and their cheap trash.
Yeah.
I guess we'll kind of find out. I always kind of put Byzantines down as more of like a closed map specialist or water where they can like fast imp into like fast imp arb, or if it's a really closed map, just monk and trib, to be honest. But we'll see what Rhea has planned with them.
This is a super early wall off here as well by Barnes. So wall going up at the top of the hill, minute 5, and slowly walling the map in there. That's like NBL style wall off that. It's crazy. But yeah,
okay, Barnes coming forwards.
Yeah.
Rhea's got to be careful with those little goats.
I know.
They're just hanging out.
Rhea nearly got his goat slammed last game as well. Keeping them quite far away from the TC.
Okay, so looking like a pretty standard start. Wall off to the middle from Barnes. He's also starting to wall off on the edge. Rhea, is he going for small walls in the wood line? Not seen any big walls from him as of yet. Yeah, pretty normal. Going for that second lumber camp now. Just about to click up to Feudal Age.
I'm really not a fan of small walls on this map because I feel like archers are going to come out super soon. That's some big investment in wall in there. Oh boy.
In comparison to your opponent, for sure, that is it's quite a difference, isn't it?
Yeah. That's interesting to see how that's going to affect production. But Bans is scouting that there is no wall off yet. So, we're going to intercept these sheeps. Oh, we've got a scout there. Are we going to kill the sheeps?
Kill him. Oh, that's in line. That's in line of sight. That's in line of sight. Oh, got him.
Oh, got him.
Ooh,
You let it live.
How did you not get that one? Weird.
I don't know. Do not know. We've got Barrett's going up at the top of the hill there for Rhea. And Rhea's going to gold as well. And looks like straight archer play timing. Would I be correct in that? I hope so. I think it's going to be straight archers.
It should be. It should be. And bands.
Feels like right clicking up there.
Just clicking up the feudal age with 25 pop.
I mean, the eco is going to be stacked when he gets there. But...
Can you check the food count on the farms, Grandy? I know when I was clicking on him a few days ago, it was bugged. Yeah, it's still bugged. I did report that to Capture Age, so hopefully that gets fixed soon, because it's actually quite important to see timings and whatnot when farms are going to run out. There's still quite a lot of food left on the berries as well.
Yeah.
Which are not bugged, which is fantastic.
Good.
I think.
Good. So wall off coming down now for Rhea. Oh, it's so awkward to wall off at the back, right? Like they feel so fragile.
Yeah, it's big walls, isn't it?
Yeah. And the barracks are just coming down there as well. Bands. Why do we have a spearman? May I ask?
Get going. Get through that wall ASAP.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not.
Byzantines, right? Barely cost anything.
Oh, it's basically free. Basically free.
It's basically free. Yeah.
Basically free. Good stuff. I think it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna stay defended. I think.
And then you can always just take off the scout again, and then go running around looking for your opponent. Blacksmith and Rhea as well. So opening with an archer and then onto a skirm. So we'll see if we continue. And archers from bands as well, but the rest is looking really good. Looking solid.
Yeah, bands could play this, pretty greedy and, to be honest, click up soon.
And he's got a lot of food for sure.
Yeah.
How greedy he plays is going to be the question.
Yeah. That's so bold for an FC. He could get both goals tonight, though? Oh, not quite. Maybe. Yeah, but getting pressured on that would be a bit yikes.
So players kind of looking for a little wraparound as well now. But it should just be...
FC. Oh, close to FC at least.
Alright, trying to accelerate the castle age maybe as quick as you can, minimal investment. The walls would give... It's a bit of a giveaway, the walls themselves. You've got to be careful now that Rhea's got Fletching in. Probably going to put a little bit more gas on the pedal. And that gold is exposed. It's next to the wall.
It is.
Might be debated into a tower there.
There's no stone on this map as well, so you got to place your towers wisely. I think... Oh, so we've got a couple of archers out in defense. How's your micro? And Ban's investing in fletching there. I think that's a wise decision. I think a straight kind of FC play would be a little bit optimistic in this scenario, but just about to click up. Rhea, meanwhile, floating quite a bit of wood there. Could be possibly putting it into farms. And there we are.
Yeah, he does have a lot of wood, but he's selling the res, looking for that castle age.
I think he possibly saw
Not too far off yet. Probably the reaction, you see the score drop, you're like, okay.
Okay, here we go.
But there's a lot of market to sell, and it does get you accelerated to castle age, but
I think it's
at a cost.
At the front as well, next to the range. I don't think there was a
complete wall off there. Yeah, I don't think he's went for the complete wall offs.
So, we have archers coming forward, and we have a range going down at the same time. Now, are we going to get that range tonight? Stealthy. Yeah, those villagers are dead.
I think so. We have a minute advantage.
Bance
is actually going for scale armor.
Oh, okay.
Where's
I
this?
think
Where's
crossbow
the
would have been
stable?
the play here.
Well, it's
Oh, there
bit
is a
of
stable
mind,
at the back, yeah.
bit of mind games going on here. Bit of mind games going on.
Nice.
Tech switch is a little bit
down there
easier
as
for
well.
Chinese.
Yeah, but they get cheap blacksmith techs?
Everything's
Or
cheaper.
artifacts?
Everything's
Everything's
cheaper.
cheap with Chinese. Ah, fair enough. That's so annoying on the gold though. I hate that. I always overcommit to deal with it as well. Ooh, losing all the archers there to, not all of them, but will be to the skirm play there. So yeah, no, nice defense from Rhea there. Still pretty even KD. Yeah, we've got Castlage in for guns now, so going crossbow, wood, and archer armor. Nice. And dealing with the skirms as well.
There we go. Rhea's and Castlage as well now. We'll see what about the head start for bands. We do have 2 knights in the queue. One is out. Yep. Now, if he just commits into skirms here, it would be a little bit of a risk. Yeah, it does have 2 more archers in the queue.
Yeah, this one knight's going to deal with like all of those.
All of those, yep.
Yeah, that's a really nice play from Banser.
And it's still
monastery going up straight in defense.
Still archers as well, although the skirm's actually taking out nice little engagement there with the crossbows. But they're definitely going to be dead now. They're squeezed. Squeezed in.
Nice knight play there as well. This is really nice from Vance. Ray's seems like in a pretty tough spot at the moment. Adding more eco behind it as well, so pretty scary. Quite soon.
Did we? Is that just yeah, just I thought it was maybe a relic collected already. I think that's very quick. But,
oh my god, that was a quick conversion. Holy
god!
I wish that happened to me.
That is fucking hacks.
I know, right? We still got sheepies. Good.
The hell, man!
And we've got a standoff between a knight and a skirmisher there as well. Ah, there we go. The knight realizes. It's just a tickle, you see, you know, when the knight gets hit by the skirms, so he doesn't notice for a while. So that's why he has to go. And we're gonna see some clownery here. There's some more monasteries coming down. I'm gonna see a lot of monks.
Monk siege defense. Yeah, I like it a lot. What the hell, man?
You see that conversion on the scout?
Byzantines, man. Map packs. Unbelievable.
Ooh, I like these crossbows coming around to the gold here. I don't think there's anything at the moment to defend from Rhea, so I think Rhea's gonna have to pull those bills.
See how the reaction is, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully Bans is attacking somewhere else. And Rhea doesn't notice it.
Yeah, Rhea's not noticed yet.
And that's 1 villager down.
Ooh, that's
2. Yeah, the rest is he's too focused on what's going on to the left-hand side.
Yeah. These 3 crossbows are getting value. Oh boy.
I don't know how many villagers have actually killed though. There goes a second, I believe. Gonna get a third? I think, you know, Bans is just sat them there as well. But a lot of those villagers have been weakened, so we could come back for them later.
Yeah.
49 vills to 41. Okay, Bodkin only just coming in. Maybe that's why they were just tickling them.
That makes sense. That makes
sense.
Then
send them back to the gold.
Got Mangano coming out though. They're going to be down.
There's weak villagers there though. And there's going to be a few more down. Yeah, 14, 15 villager difference. But that's fine. The value's been fine for 3 crossbows there. That's fantastic value.
Yeah, I mean, Ray's like holding fantastically well at the moment. We've got lots of monks doing the job, but it's gonna get to a point where the eco lead is just too much. Yeah, no, Bans is doing pretty well there. And we're on the gold again with crossbows. Monks doing the best to convert here. Getting sniped by the crossbow. Did we get any conversions there? Nice, good value. I always struggle to see what's going on in these fights. It's so detailed.
Yeah, we've got to look back at Bance's base as well, because they did get a second TC up. Food Eco is looking fine at the moment, floating a lot of gold. Don't get me wrong, so could put some more gas down there. But Rhea's went for heavy monk siege defense, which ideally you'd like to have a little bit of a boom behind it as well, but not here. Has took some big losses.
Yeah, I feel like Banter needs to mass a little bit of armor and then.
It's good 15 villager lead. It's looking really solid for Bance as long as he doesn't get found out here. But there's no real mobility for Rhea right now, so those villagers should be pretty safe going across. Should be.
We have seen this though in game 1 from Rhea coming back on land. With oh my god, look at all of the wildlife! Oh my god, the massacre!
And redemption coming in from Rhea, so that feels a little bit bad. I don't know.
This as well. Rhea scouted that.
Looking for redemption to convert the buildings, I believe, because there's not a lot of siege out from Bands, but it will help for whatever Mangonels do.
Oh my god, they're getting so many kills. I think 2 bills have gone down there to Jesus Leopards.
Well, I think it's 4 potentially because Rhea's not actually killed 1 unit. And you can see the eco KD down at the bottom, 8408. So I think it was potentially 4 villagers that went down there.
It was going down there. Oh my goodness me.
Which is crazy. Ballistic's coming in though. 9 archers out in the field, or sorry, up to 11 now, 6 more in the queue.
Yeah.
Rhea's got a little bit of an AI army.
Yeah.
Extreme AI.
There's a lot going on here. So there's just 2 archers on the woodline there being annoying as well. Push is coming in quite solid down the middle here. There's a lot of monks there and a lot of siege.
Mango going up the hill. Okay, 3 more mangoes coming down. I'm getting flashbacks of game 1.
Yeah,
Mangoes coming down Vance's throat.
It's quite a formidable push here. We do have some stuff garrisoning in the stable as well. But unless it's like how it's going to be difficult to snipe the mangonels there. And the monks just be... Oh my god, look how many there are. Crazy. And floating 1500 gold as well. I've got 30 on gold at the moment. That's really rough.
Could get a big shot with the mangonel.
Oh!
Yes!
Yeah.
Big shot. Going downhill as well, of course. And another one.
Yeah.
No, it does get away, but
this is so annoying to deal with. And
there's some red. There's some red at Rhea's base. Okay.
Ooh, on the gold again.
A little bit of an issue.
That's Bance's whole food eco though, right?
And Bance is just buying food. He's trying to get up to, well, maybe not. Maybe just going for light calves then.
Yeah. Needs to do something with these monks, but it's getting desperate now. Top clownery here from Rhea, holy.
I think they've only got 1 stable, but there is 4 scouts in there. And they're going to be light calves in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite put them out yet. Good call. I would try and get a few more. Maybe get a few more crossbows behind it. Also going to try and get bloodlines. Okay. And so much gold from Bance. And there's pikemen coming in, so he is going to have to try and dive into this push.
Fantastic reaction there from Rhea.
Also got a decent amount of resources. Actually not too far from being able to click up. As Byzantines.
Yeah.
But you could just go. You could just go for monk upgrades. Yep. And you could just go for like block printing. He's got redemption already, so that'd be really dangerous. Some pikemen behind it. The extra monk text would be pretty crazy. I wonder where they're going. Okay, TC out there. The game's a little bit on a knife edge at the moment.
It really is, isn't it? And there's Imp coming in now. Yep. Holy, what a hope for Rhea. I thought Rhea was dead.
So I would just be expecting monk upgrades as we get up. 4 TCs from Bance. I kind of like that he's repositioned some of his eco here, just got them out while he can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to be really careful here with the pikes and keeping them close. Does take out a mango. That's 1 for 0 in the moment for bans in that trade. That's pretty nice. So much gold in the bank. Oh my god.
Ooh, just a
It's crazy.
Singular knight there. Just gonna wreak a little bit of havoc. Or he's just gonna watch. He's gonna watch. He's just gonna watch.
Hey, buddy. Hello.
Dude.
Hi. Hello. Is that Scarp really gonna take it out?
No, Scott's gonna kill the knight. It's gonna happen.
Hopefully, like, one of the villagers gets a final donk. Nope, they got die.
Nope.
It feels bad. Also, one crossbow being annoying as well, which could have just been donked by a villager, but was not. Mangonel, okay, does get some value, but 1 for 1 when you're defending potentially isn't great. If you're playing on the front foot, a little better for you. Crossbows on the gold, though, is massive, and Rhea doesn't have any gold access at all right now.
Oh, and it's going into the TC. No. I would have just loved them on like a stand ground, just forward. But no, like, Bans is just going for an like if in doubt, boom it out approach. And
I don't know what we go now for Rhea if we don't have any gold access, but going for a big selling job on the food, and there's block printing coming in. Yeah.
So is that's the range on
that gives you extra range, but that's a big engagement of like
I don't. Oh my god.
That's a lot of pikes, and they're also going uphill. Looks like a really good one from Rhea.
Oh my god, and just 2 mangonels converted as well. Byzantine monks, man. They're so annoying, they just don't die. And, oh god, all the villas are dying! Again! To wildlife.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about watching the mass woo?
I know, it's
kind of sad, isn't it?
No, I feel privileged. Oh, and screw the TC. We're getting a castle. Yeah, we did buy one, but I mean,
there's no stone on the map, so it's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
And it's
gonna do the monk trick here. It's gonna
gonna
get it up. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of micros to do that. And Chukinu now is going to be a little bit of an issue for Rhea, but would need to make a big transition onto skirms and not get a crazy eco for skirms at all.
No, absolutely. But it does stop the push though eventually. Monks are just going to have to go and be annoying somewhere else, and it is here they're going to be annoying. So I think, oh boy. Nothing really to defend that TC at the moment. Ban's not too sure what to do here. You can't convert TCs, right? Okay.
No.
No.
No, you cannot.
Okay. Oh, I can feel the panic setting in here with the when we're up to Wimp as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I can feel the panic setting in here with moving the villagers around. There's not much space on this map to build. You can't build on the sandy surface on the outside of the map.
No, it's difficult, especially with the wood lines here and whatnot as well. We're still 25 villagers ahead. So as long as we can get these villagers tasked again, back working, it's going to take a while to get the castle producing Chukinu, because it's only one castle, right?
Yeah. But yeah, Chukinu do really good against siege and monks.
They're fine against monks, provided you don't have like mass number of monks and really good micro and small numbers of Chukinu.
Yeah. Oh, is this a... Oh no, that's TC number 2 there for Rhea.
Yeah, out on the gold.
At the moment, yeah. And that's going to get converted. Are we going to get a mangonel? Oh, the cheek of it. Honestly, I despise dealing with like full monk play. I just find it so annoying to play against. Look at them all, little capey boys. I don't envy the monk micro on this at all as well. It just feels like a constant game of Nomad here for bans at the moment. Just constantly having to move his eco round and round and round. Ooh,
if you can't play Nomad, you bring the Nomad to you.
Exactly, and the score's super close with these guys, and still a significant eco lead here. Oh boy.
Elimination coming in now from Rhea 2 for his monks. I'm going to be in 14 seconds. There's 3 mangonels there. So we're actually going to take down that TC pretty fast.
Yeah.
But it still has a lot of gold banked up.
I'm just trying to collect as much as he can at this point. This is the opportunity for a counter attack as well, so we've got some crossbow there behind the bloodline being annoying. Oh, hello, what are you doing there, missus?
Just scouting, having a look.
This time, yeah.
Just having a look. Yeah, and that TC is going to go down, and looks like heavy pigment switch is coming in.
Yeah.
Have the... I mean, actually converting all those villagers would be really nice for Rhea, because he needs extra vills, and he could just make another TC there, potentially.
And the population gap's closing.
Oh. Take one more. Okay, that's massive from Bans.
Yeah.
Down to one now. White Cav are getting banked up. We also have nearly 17 chicken out. I think they're still in the castle though. I don't know if any of them popped out as of yet. Might be waiting for like 25 of them or something.
I think that's a smart move.
Okay, there is some of them out. And I think did Rhea steal all the farms?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, and even there's actually sharing one of the farms there as well.
Ray just a massive mistake. Spent all the monk juice, so couldn't get those mangonels. So I think that was referring to that engagement just then.
Okay, gonna just dive in the mango.
2 conversions.
What are these conversions,
3 conversions,
man? Oh my god!
Wowee. We still have Shuganoo though to deal with. Banz's Eco's looking healthy-ish. Those woodlines are not looking healthy, but still not doing so bad. And I honestly, with all the units getting converted, I keep getting confused as to who owns what now. Ooh.
Is that a mining camp from that villager?
I think it was a mining camp.
What is what?
It's a flex of some sort. I don't know what it's flexing yet, but it's a flex. Oh,
okay,
nice.
Chickenu are gonna okay, the Chickenu should get a total clear up, and I think all of the monks were tasseling to one. So they should all go down. That one got the juice back, another one got the juice back.
Oh, the value.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes.
And
the GG is called. Wow, what a game. Fantastic clownery there from Rhea with, I think 3 monastery monk production at one point. But yeah, I think the Chinese eco there just came out on top ultimately. But GG's well played to both. That was honestly
an enjoyable game, right? An enjoyable game.
Yeah, no, really enjoyable there.
I always enjoy watching the quicker.
So much for the sub. And Sarah gifting the sub. Holy, thank you. Enjoy your Pib emote as well. I think Pib is the best emote. Pib. I'll Pib. Chat. Guys, if you want a sub, you get this emote. Which is a great emote. Pib. Pib. Amazing. So we're all tied up at 1-1 here on this Play All 3 series. And yeah, that was a really fun game to watch. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was a good game. I always enjoy watching Byzantines into like a faster run play into monks.
Yeah,
it's good to see.
Really nice.
And 1 each all to play for going into the third game, huh?
Indeed. Ooh, that was sudden. I was like well back in my chair then. Right, so game number 3. We're going again onto the classic map that is Land Madness here. So what are your Civ predictions, Paradox?
Well, we started Land Madness. We're going to finish in Land Madness. It's
kind of poetic, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's a perfect circle, just like how it should be.
It is. The tournament is called Land Madness. The event, which has five tickets left, guys, is called Land Madness. You know? Yes.
We have Malians and Slavs from Bants.
I think Malians. No real reason. Just because I would pick Malians.
And a game, Land Madness generally trends towards like earlier games. I can kind of see Malians. Slavs, I suppose, would be kind of nice. You're making a lot of farms anyway. And then for Rhea, I mean, Berbers are nice, but it's got mines there, so I'd be really surprised if
could see some
it doesn't
eagle
go
play.
because Mayans are cheating, right?
Mayans cheating, yeah, apparently. Although I always lose with them, so I don't really understand how they're cheating. But I'll follow the trend that Mayans are cheating. I think Berbers. I think it's going to be Berbers Malians.
They are a cheat sieve.
But these guys are high level players, so they probably can play the civs properly. If I had to pick the civs, it'd be Berbers Malians, but I fully expect to be completely wrong on that. Close. So we just had the civs whispered to us by the voice of Grandy God. And we're 50% right, so we're actually going to see Rhea playing as the Berbers and Bands here playing as the Slavs. And are we ready to hop in a moment? Good stuff. Cool. So we're about to hop into game number 3 here, and here we are.
It's really nice to not see Mayans. I'm just thinking there, sorry. Like, it really is nice.
Phallic woodline. Oh no, it's not phallic, it's only phallic from the...
It's a middle finger, actually, that's what it is.
It's a middle finger, yeah.
Hey, buddy, fuck you.
There you go, classic Scotsman. Amazing. Okay, right. So in the red here, we have Bands, and he is playing as the Slavs. Look how tiny those woodlines are. Holy crap. That's really rough. Look at him. Look at that. You can get a TC on that.
I've never seen one so small, I think.
That's what she said? Come on! Okay, and... Okay, and in the blue here,
You think you're clever, do you? You think you're clever?
I think I'm so clever. Look at those wood lines. They're great. They're really long.
They're fantastic. They're fantastic. Their wood lines are really, really big. I'm waiting.
That's it again. No,
I'm waiting.
I'm not. No. The moment's passed.
Those are really, really big. Nice and thick too.
Don't
got a nice girth to them. No. You started it.
No, is it? Well, I'm also finishing it. So there we are.
Okay, we're not on an episode of whatever it's called. I've started, so I finish. Right? We're casting Age of Empires right now. What is that? Mastermind. Okay, we're on to a new episode of Mastermind, hosted by the one and only Mangamel. What is your topic?
I don't know what
How do you think you would do in Age of Empires? Mastermind.
Oh god, awful. Absolutely awful. Compared to the average person, fantastic. Compared to any other Age of Empire player, absolutely terrible.
Could you imagine just like watching Mastermind, like some guy who comes down, obviously glasses and whatnot, is like, so what is your topic today? I'm going to talk about Age of Empires 2 is going to be mine.
I genuinely think that'd be a really good topic.
Acing all the questions would be so fun to see.
I think Squeaker would do really well on that, right? Squeaker
he would do fantastic. Yeah, he would do fantastic.
Guys, can we petition for Squeaker to go on Mastermind and his topic's Age of Empires? I think he'd be really good. I have a feeling that he's got excellent like general knowledge as well. Oh, not pushing it the right way. This is a Mel push. This is what I do. I push it round the TC rather than into the TC.
And it is getting there. So generally, what a rude zebra.
I know. Yeah. So impatient, right?
What a rude zebra.
Yeah. So yeah, nice builds from the both at the moment. Honestly, much prefer Rhea's map here because of reasons we discussed earlier, which I will not go into. And nice blackberries, 4 golds, but I imagine it's going to be a scout opening from Rhea here. I've got 3 on wood, so I think we're going to see scouts. So that's a really nice map to open scouts with them. Almost wallable in a weird way as well.
Yeah, you really have to avoid that. It's probably not ideal for Rhea because it's so skinny there. It's quite common actually to see players like wall in the areas you can wall and just wall to the edge of the map. For Bands, he's so far away from that bottom side, it's not really possible. But he could have done it to the left, you know what I mean? He could have done it to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
But you can just
as well, which is good.
You can create some natural choke points and whatnot where you can place some military or some buildings.
True.
And make it a little bit easier to defend.
So choosing to take the berries at the front there as well. Maybe pretty exposed. I think we're going to see scout opening from both as well. And sending the scout across. Unfortunately, it looks like going to miss the... It's the way you got to make a decision. Are you going like up or are you going to go down? Make a decision. No, wrong way. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and you're maybe thinking you're going straight across the map is probably the better thing to do, but land bandits can actually generate in some funny ways sometimes. It's not like completely symmetrical, and he's going to go to that.
Look at it.
Does he see how bad it is?
So sad. Yeah, he does see how bad it is now.
He does actually see how bad it is. Okay, no excuses. No excuses in that one.
Still pushing down, being really greedy with that. But both players up to feudal now, and they're going to be hitting feudal at roughly the same time here. And yeah, both up 19. Nice build from both players. And it looks, yep. So Bans is finally going to see scouts. Look where Rhea is, and some walls coming down on the woodbine there. Just some baby walls, just to keep the scout pressure out.
It looks like it's almost on unbuildable terrain, which you always do need to check in this one. Now you can go for the small walls, but sometimes it can be quite confusing and where you can actually build and where you cannot.
True. Stable coming down there with two villagers, and another stable going down there as well. So really neck and neck at this moment in time. Both players looking pretty even. No eco upgrades from... Oh, got a bit axe there coming in for Rhea. I think it's a really tight build with 19 pop up, right? So maybe...
I think, was Rhea not 20? Was Rhea just not normal 20?
Oh, maybe.
I think it was.
Ah, fair enough.
Pretty sure. That's what makes Frank so good in this map. You can actually go like 19 pop, you can open bit axe and scouts.
Oh boy,
and then you obviously have horse collar.
Yeah.
There already.
True. So horse collar not in for both players. Yeah, I think they're still taking food under the CC, so I can delay a little bit.
Yeah.
More farms down. Yeah, I've got a spear out in defense. Scouts out as well. So really playing really meta on this map. Is that the correct term?
Scouts are meta. They sure are.
Yeah.
Never see a spear out already from Rhea. Also a spear coming out from Bands. We'll see if it does come forward. Just can help a little bit. It just does back off when he sees the spearman already.
So honestly, like this, these players are so similar. Like they're so evenly matched at the moment. Like making the same units as well. It looks crazy even.
Yeah, just
winning the scouts round
quite passive at the moment, isn't it? Both players just waiting for their chance. Ban's just being a little bit more active in comparison to Rhea.
Ooh, I think Ban's should be able to get a villager pick here. No, Rhea get nice quick walls. Oh no, not nice quick walls. There was an attempt. So just gonna get the one build there, and it's just running away, but forcing a reaction to get those walls down.
Yeah, the scouts coming over and some spears. That's all right. Can we look at Ban's home base? Just a quick look in Zico. We did get horse collar a little bit earlier. So our farmers, of course,
at the same time as well.
Fantastic. Just a few farms, nothing too crazy. It's got 16 on foot, so I was a little bit concerned of where these villages are, and it seems to be they're spread out. And he's actually putting farms in that mill way down the bottom.
Ooh, yikes, that's very vulnerable.
Seems a bit risky, huh?
Rhea as well with a slight military lead at the moment, so it's 7-5. Both made up of scouts and spears here. And I think Ban seems to play quite defensively here. I think he prefers like a booming approach, whereas Rhea, well, as we saw from the last game, likes the all-in kind of madness with monks and stuff. So yeah, nice contrasting playstyles. Oh, and those villagers are very vulnerable. So we do have 2 spears though, but nope, just grazing the scouts there and choosing to run around. They couldn't. I don't think they can really engage with 3 spears.
So I'm really interested to see if we do see a range thrown up at any point. So we're looking to see if any villagers do get moved on to gold. Are we going to discover this mill in the back? Because that could be a lot of villagers down for so many scouts. 6 scouts could pretty much wipe out was for Valves, but I don't think we see it. So
I don't think you see it, no.
There's a risk, really, of the risk reward of that is it's probably not going to look down there. So, might not find it, and not yet.
The blacksmith's going to go up, but we chose to finish the house first, fair enough.
Gotta be really careful with these overchops and land madness as well.
True. It's so annoying babysitting you wood villagers for that. Ooh, nice, and we're in on the go, but ooh.
Take a lot of damage here, probably not worth it.
A lot of damage there from the spearman.
Wheelbarrow coming in now from Bans as well, so we'll have a solid eco roll in eventually. Once he deals with these scouts being annoying, but yeah, putting the farms on the mill.
Yeah, I mean, that's scary. Playing
it is scary, isn't it? It's ballsy.
It is ballsy.
And also Wheelbarrow coming in from Rhea, and 3 on gold now from Rhea, so might be looking towards Castle Age. Also might be looking to add some more feudal army and just diversify their army.
Yeah, I feel like you have to really invest heavily into feudal here, otherwise you just, I think we saw it before in one of the other games where you just fall too far behind. And that's a nice engagement there, I think, for Bans. But I think that some of the army was on stand ground and didn't end up chasing. I'm not a fan of that mining camp. Just going to put that out there. Can't roll it in.
No, it's not a great mining camp, but probably a lot going on at this point, and
indeed, yeah.
Just got it down and
yeah,
didn't pay too much attention to it. But certainly not ideal. We can't do the quick balls. And Vance is going for a market. Does pretty much have the res. I wonder if he's going to sell the stone, or maybe sell 100 stone, sell 100 wood. I don't know. Looks like he's holding it for the meantime. Res still not up either. Didn't see a market come up from them, but I did see the blacksmith. For sure.
Russian blacksmith down now as well. And they're going to be clicking up at pretty much the same time. Yep. Just within a few seconds of each other. Okay. So now we're transitioning into Castle Age. What do you think the plays are going to be?
Well, 5 spears already out from Vance. So it might just be a pike defense, but I'm seeing another stable come down. As it is, so he is going to try and play from knights, which I don't know if I love, to be honest. I think I just prefer
just mix in some camels, and it's, you know, if there's no pikes in the party. And
I would not mind going straight to pikemen. Playing on defense a little bit. Is he going to find that? I suppose it's only 2 bells.
That's so jammy.
Very unlikely for it to get found, because why would somebody be out there?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why would somebody go out there?
Yeah, and being taken completely off guard there. Yikes, that's not ideal at all. Going to get a build pick. I think just going to get the one here, and the pikes are entering plus, and Rhea has to run away. So we're getting... It does look like it's going to be knights. We're getting all the cavalry-related upgrades here. Rhea's getting forging in as well.
8 on gold from Rhea.
I think I do prefer verbs in the Castle Age with the cheap knights and camels. I don't really know what Slavs do.
I think you have to go for pike. I think you have to go pike defense with monks, but committing into...
Look at Rhea's resources as well.
Yeah, they're good. They are good. And Vance has he only had 2 on gold there. He's coming with forward, siege workshop.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
No, when they've already invested into a secondary stable at home, I don't think. I don't know.
But yeah, I think
it's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a hard one to balance.
Yeah, definitely.
Been off gold for a while now as well.
Eco-based approach as well, dropping the second TC. Oh, and another TC there as well for Bans. Trying to keep the gold safe. I respect that.
Yeah, it's probably the best idea.
Yeah, the night time is happening now.
Engagement now, though.
Yeah,
there's only one night out from Bans. It's actually really rough already.
This is really rough.
3 nights out for Rhea, 6 more in the queue, going for another stable now as well. Forward siege workshop doesn't have anything producing from it.
I think the only thing here, which would have been full pipe play defensive and then try and get the eco advantage and push back.
It's really not looking good.
No.
And thinking about that pike, the pikeman switch now, I just would have preferred off the pike than going for knights.
Yeah, we've got a third stable down there for Rhea as well. Eco I don't think can't quite support a free stable production at the moment. I think you need something silly like 14 on gold, don't you, or something for 3 stable production.
I think if you could gold mine it, it's 7 per stable. So
7
it's a
per
lot.
stable. Yeah. So no armor upgrades in yet for these knights on the field, and we do quite a lot of pikes. Oh well, it's out. Soon to be pikes though. They'll graduate to pikes soon. Ooh. Oh no, there was an overtrap. Yikes. And all of those villages on that horrible, horrible woodline going down there. And just as pikeman upgrade comes in.
Villager count over 10 now. It's not looking so good. If those scouts now discover those villagers in the mill would be absolute cherry on top, but I don't think they will. They actually do see them as a great reaction. Oh my god, that's a great reaction from Rhea, isn't it? 2 more villagers go down and the knight's going to come over and just clean up that other one, which is not going to be able to get away.
Pushing forward at home. And the GG is called, yeah. GG. I think that snowballed, didn't it? I really think the forward siege was really not the play there. But what a fantastic set.
It really was, wasn't it?
2-1. Yes. Yeah. I love it when it goes like that. That's excellent. But yeah, so we've got Bands who was definitely the underdog in this set, taking a game off Rhea here. But Rhea coming through with some fantastic plays here to really show the quality. They are closely matched with APM though. That's so fast. Holy.
Mm-hmm.
My brain doesn't work that quick to do that.
Speak for yourself.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable.